Hey, my name's Craig, and I'm going to perform for you Forking Hell, and then you're going to learn it. Here we go. Guys, shuffled deck of cards in use, 52 cards, and I'm going to reach in and take out the four kings. All right, Simon, so we've got the King of Diamonds, we have the... they're in there somewhere. The King of Clubs, King of Hearts, and the King of Spades. Four kings. And the reason we're going to use a four of a kind for this is because I'm going to give you 4 chances to catch what I'm going to do. But before I do anything, just have a look inside the card box, make sure there's no slits, make sure there's no gaps, make sure there's nothing inside it, make sure it is what it appears to be, just a regular card box. Is it good?
Yep.
Cool stuff. So you're going to pick a card. We're going to get back to the card later on, but if you can grab any card, that'd be good. Look at it, show the camera, don't show me. And put the card back. Like I say, the card isn't important, but will become important a little bit later on. So we'll give it a cut, give it a shuffle, all right? So the important thing are the kings. Like I said, I'm going to give you 4 chances to catch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to try, and there's a rule in magic, you should never tell the audience what's going to happen ahead of time. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and make the kings one at a time penetrate through the card box. I'll even tell you what king is going to go first. The first one's going to be the King of Hearts, so I'll put it to the top of the pack, and then we're going to use the other 3 kings. So the 4 kings go right there inside the card box, just like that. All right? So, first king, right there. Are you ready? Watch. All I have to do is rub, and as I do that, first king, the King of Hearts, goes right through. Now, maybe you missed it, so I'll do it again. The next one, when you say go.
Go.
That's the second one through. That would be the second red king. That's the King of Hearts. Now, you remember, you examine this card box. There's no slits, there's no gaps, there's no wires. 2 kings have come out. 2 kings left to go, which are the 2 black kings, the King of Spades and the King of Clubs. So make sure I don't cheat, make sure I do this really slowly. I'm going to take those 2 black kings and put them right back inside the card box. So 2 kings have come out, 2 kings have gone left. Hold your hand out for me, just like that. Great. So these are the 2 kings that have already come out. The next one, I just do this. And the next one drops right through the box into your hand. Now that leaves us with 1 final king to go. The final one is the King of Clubs. Remember, these 3 have gone. The King of Clubs is the last one. You take it and you put it in yourself and close the box yourself. Any fairer, you would be cheating me, right? Do me a favor, hold your hand out for me. And these 3 that have already gone, the final one is the King of Clubs. When you say go.
Go.
And that will be the final king, the King of Clubs. And that's all 4 out. But here's the thing, Simon. Here's the thing. Oh, there you go. Here's the thing. I can do it in reverse. I can put something into the box. Now, I can put one of the kings into the box. Absolutely not a problem. But you played a card, didn't you, earlier on? If I just do this, I can put one very specific card inside here. Because now when we open it up, there's 1 card and 1 card only inside. That would be your card. Whoa! Okay, so shuffle deck of cards in use. You're going to go through and you're going to take out any 4 of a kind, but 4 court cards are going to work better because of a discrepancy a little bit later on. So take out the court cards, and what you're going to do is you just want to make sure that they're in either red, red, black, black order or black, black, red, red order. Now you're going to turn them over and just use your fingers to back spread them like this. So you're going to back spread them and you're going to show the 4 kings. And you say, have a look at the card box and make sure there's nothing weird with it. When they look at the card box, all you're going to do is square up the kings, and you're just going to allow that bottom card to drop onto the cards as you square up the other 3. So it looks like you square up the 4 kings, but really you've only got 3 kings there, that king's over there. And that happens while they're looking at the card box, so there's no heat. You put those on top of the card box, you have someone pick a card. It doesn't matter what card they pick. So what's the card you got, Simon?
9 of spades.
9 of spades. They can sign that card. Then you're just going to control it to the top above that king. So just have them return it on top of the king. Just do a running cut or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Do a shuffle retaining the top stock. Just keep that selected card on top of the deck, right? So now You can do an optional Elmsley count if you want to here to show that there's still 4 kings. So get a break underneath the top card, which is the selected card. Pick up these 3 cards, drop them onto the deck, and lift up and spread. So they see 4 cards. That one's the selection. And you're just going to move that to second from the top as you show the 4 cards. And now, if you want to do an Elmsley count, just bring the deck back so it's held with the little finger, which allows you to turn these cards over and do like a fingertip Elmsley count. So you can do an Elmsley without putting the deck down. Of course, you don't want to put the deck down because it'd be discrepant, because a second later you're going to have to pick it up. And now you're going to do a variation of Ed Marlowe's Atlas. So all you're going to do is you're holding the kings here. Remember that selection is on the back there. And all you're going to do is bring this packet over the top of the deck and lift up on that top card, just that top card. You can lift up on it with your thumb as you pull that first king off here. It's going to look like you put it to the top of the packet, but as you square everything up, you're going to drop that card that you got with the thumb break. So it looks like you've put it to the top of the packet, but really, you've got the 2 red kings there. So you take these cards, they go inside the card box, you close the card box, and you just get a break underneath the top card. So the first king, to pull it out, you're just going to apparently wave this over, but you're just going to pick up that card underneath the card box. So you just do that, and it really looks like that first king comes out. But really, you've just stolen that king there. Okay? So you drop that onto the table, drop the deck, and the next one, you just tell them to say go, and when they say go, you're just going to drop that card from underneath the box. So that's the second one there. So you have that second one go through. Now you pick up these 2 kings and show them, put them into your left hand, open up the box and take out everything that's in there. Now there's going to be 3 cards there, but they think there's 2. So you're going to take these 3 cards, pull off the face card and flip it over. And that leaves us with a double. You just flip the double over. So it looks like you're showing the 2 kings that are back in. You then push off the 2 cards and you're going to put them back in the box. That's actually the selection and one of the kings. So you can flash there if you want to, and you put these 2 back in. But what it's allowed you to do is steal a 3rd card on top of those 2 red kings. So now you get a break here, and I'm going to pick up the card box, steal that card under the box. And how I do that is I put it here and I say, hold your hand out. And then when they hold their hand out, I just lift up and I put these 2 cards in their hand. So I've stolen the next one under the box, right there. I just do this, and it looks like the next one's fallen out. They think there's just 1 king left in there. So you're going to open up the card box, and there's actually 2 cards, but because you take them out like this, it holds the double together as 1. So there's actually 2 cards here, but you bring them out as 1, and you flip it over, and they see the final king. All you're going to do now is turn these over, turn that double over like this, and put it into the box. And I like to get them to push it in the rest of the way. They're convinced that that's that final one going in there. You've actually got 4 kings here already. So you get a break underneath there again. You put the card box on. You flip these 3 over. That's your last king. So you're just going to drop that one like that as well. And you've got all 4 kings that have come out. And now you've got the selected card in there. So for the kicker ending, you can say, I can put a card back in. You picked a card, you signed a card. It looks like this. You open up the card box and there's 1 card in there now. And that is their selected 9 of spades. And that's the trick. It's called 4 King Hell. Hope you enjoy it. Subscribe, like, do all that fun stuff.
Excuse the nudity. I'm so excited. It's like 7 a.m. I've just had a shower. I'm going to film with Craig Petty today on 2 projects. One of mine, one in his. We're going to the famous Smoke and Mirrors Magic Bar in Bristol. We're also going to be there with my friend Midge, Nemeth Phoenix, and a bunch of other magicians. It's going to be a sick day. I just need to get dressed to put some clothes on. And pack the bags and hit the road. So I'm packing up my stuff.
Don't you hate how disgusting my desk is?
You nearly forgot the most important thing, the stuff we're actually shooting today. The most essential thing, a big bottle of water. Oh, it doesn't fit. Ugh. Come on, John. Good boy. Oh, let me move it. Oh no! I left everything in place. Oh no, come on. Okay, good boy, Charlie. Good boy. Only an hour and a half to get there. Let's hit the road. Load it up. Let's get you in this car. How's it going?
So you take a key, right? You see the hole right now? What you do is you take the hole and you pull it down the key, and then you can take it and you can pull it all the way off the key, and then you can take the hole in the key and throw it back on the head.
This is Smoke and Mirrors, the magic bar that we're located in. Mark Bennett's Magic Bar in Bristol. It's an incredible venue, and he's really kindly let us use this for the day. Oh, dude! That's the biggest pigeon.
That must have been bottom dealing?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Some cards face up to see. I just done like 5 in a row and you're like, it's brilliant. Stop it.
So, Mitch, I'm going to show you a trick. I've got a prediction here inside this envelope. You can look through them all if you want, and you can see they're all different. Think of one of them.
Yeah, got it.
And you could have thought of anything, right?
Sure, yeah.
You didn't say anything, you didn't write it down. You're thinking of a Twix.
Yeah. So good. That is actually really, really good. I like
That was a pair of good Twix.
enough out of you. Here we go. Watch the 3 coins there, son. You know, place 1, 2. Listen to the clink. When you cross it. Guess what? I go by the name of Craig. That's not fair. Thank you. Teamwork makes the dream work there, Boom.
Sonia, you've got a very important job now. Are you ready? Can you rub the back of my hand? Got nothing to do with the trick, it just feels nice. Because when I make that joke, most people stop rubbing. Thank you for being friendly. It's the Belgium, right?
Yeah,
That's what I thought. That'd be the last one. If I told you it was there, would you believe me?
Easily about 5 minutes.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Have a look. 1, 2.
That's
Because every chick needs a chick. I know. You're in a magic bar. Well, it's because you can't get any bigger
I
than
like
that.
the big one.
Yeah. Let's have a look. If you did this, they're going to go crazy. Look at that! Don't move, don't move, don't move. We're going to put the coins on the back of your hand. All I have to do is push. And when I do, they go right through the back of your hand. Slowly lift up your hand. Yes. Yes. Slowly. Lift up. Lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up.
Oh my god!
Oh my God, look at that!
Sonia! Charge!